Hey everyone, Wookiee here. Shadow of the Erdtree trailer breakdown. This breakdown will be presented in individual frames taken directly from the trailer. Then we will analyse each frame, discussing thoughts and theories.
Pure and radiant, he wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men. So, who's saying this? Now, I don't believe that it's Melina. I had a good look at her robe and boots. What you talking about? Melina's robe does not possess these here details, nor are her boots this dark in colour. I'm actually wondering if Miquella is gay / prefers the company of men over women. Maybe that's what him and Moog have been up to. To shrive, transitive verb, to free from guilt. Now, a few people in the Elden Ring community have theorised that Moog wants to become some sort of god, and so if Miquella is to shrive clean Moog's accursed past, then Moog may be able to join the royal family and therefore become a god. We do know from the IGN interview that in order to access the DLC, one must touch the withered arm of Miquella in this here cocoon, located inside the boss room of Moog, the Lord of Blood. Now, whether the player will need a special item, like most of the previous Souls games, in order to enter, we'll just have to wait, hey?
Now, check this out. You can clearly see footprints, right? In one of the interviews, Miyazaki was talking about following in Miquella's footsteps. Now, he was being literal. I reckon, and some YouTubers reckon, that you must follow these here footprints. And it's basically a marker to go to the edge of the cliff there, and maybe there'll be a cutscene showing what's in store. That's what I reckon. Now, who's this fella? He's got a funny looking hat. And look at this here moon-shaped marker. It almost looks like a site of grace, but not our normal site of grace. Maybe it's the site of Miquella. We are following in his footsteps, after all. There's a cool looking bridge in the background, so who knows what's happening in this scene. We'll find out soon, hey? This here shot reminds us of the Shadow of the Erdtree promo photo, the first thing we got. Well, that's all we had to work on for a year. The player on Torrent going through the wheat field with all the ghost graves, and yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. Now, in front of Torrent here, there seems to be 2 more footprints. Maybe that's what you do. You ride down to this cliff face, and you stand on the thing, and maybe a cutscene happens. Maybe it's just a better view of the whatever the Erdtree thing is, of the veils. Who knows? But it's quite interesting, hey? Here's a really nice shot. You see the player on Torrent. Even if that is Torrent, who knows? Maybe it is Torrent, maybe it's not. This is a great shot of the overall place. You've got that weird tree and it's dropping the weird shit into the thing. That's a great description, eh? And you've got the trees up the top, and you've got all this stuff happening. That's a great shot. Who's this fella? Maybe it's actually a character. Maybe you actually have an attire that you can pick up from the Shadowlands that look just like this. Maybe it's an NPC, maybe it's an enemy. I don't know. The sky's looking pretty crazy right now. You got the cliff in the background, you got the mountains in the background. That sword's pretty cool. I do like this. Yeah. So look at this guy. Looks like Havel from Dark Souls 1. Massive armor. You need Havel's ring just to carry all his shit. So he's like Winnie the Pooh. He's got his pot and he's got his honey. And check out the spiral thing behind him. I feel like I know where that is. In one of the next parts of the trailer, looks like the big castle thingy. I'll show you when we get to it. And look at the sky. It's like it's on fire. In that forsaken place, blood must spill. So this is me after a big night, laying dead in a bloody in a garden. You know, apparently Centrina's plant thing, Lily, is behind this character that's poorly passed out, you know? I don't know much about this character. I do know that you can put people to sleep. Never tried that before, in-game that is, and real life. So yeah, let's continue. This place, I think that Havel fella is possibly guarding this castle. Look at the spirally things at the entrance of that ramp, right? Also, this castle looks great. Up the top, something's going on. It looks like Farum Azula with the weird floaty rock things. But I reckon that Havelly Knight fella is at the end of this area. This is pretty cool. Look at the veil and a bit of the tree. I like it. Oh, I didn't know what that said beforehand. Whoops. So look at this place. It looks like Carrion Manor from the base game of Elden Ring. You've got a fella on the throne. Got all this blue stuff happening. You got the lights. You got some pews. Pew pew. I don't know what's happening here, but it looks quite cool. So yeah, that's all I've got to say about this right now. And then this fella, the blood of your fellows. So that guy looks a bit masculine, I think. Could be a guy, could be a girl, who knows. But quite interesting, he's got a bit of a collar going on. Look at that. Look at that. It's like he's wearing the Game of Thrones throne on his collar. Like that is his collar. And you got a candle thing in the background. The blood of your fellows. And this is a great screenshot. It looks like a bloody alien from Bloodborne, right? I wonder what other connections this has to other Souls games. But this is like a swampy area. Maybe it's down below somewhere. That's generally where swamps go, Wookiee. Yep. This is pretty cool. I do like this. It's a weird looking bug alien, very skinny. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, kind of like this area. The Erdtree Faithful, right? So in this shot you do see the character, the player, with like some black wings. Don't know what's going on there. Maybe he's evolved. And you see, originally people thought there was birds in the background, but apparently they're actually like hands or body parts or something. Who knows? We're gonna have to wait June 21. Anywho, it's a cool looking hut thing in the background, eh? Now, this fella with a pendant on the left, right? So the lady on the right, I think that's Marika, and I reckon she's preggers with Messmer. I reckon this fella is Messmer's father, or shit the bed. He's like stood in. He's like his stepfather, and then he beat Messmer like a fuck ton, and then Messmer fucked this guy up and put that weird shafty thing inside him, and then locked this fella up for eternity. Kept his pendant on, but I reckon that's Marika, because this is where Marika comes from. This is the land, the fucking Shadowlands. That's where she comes from. Mighty, yeah. So that's what I think. And who knows what this fella is? I don't think he's from the base game at all. I think he's been trapped here. You'll see him here. You'll probably untrap him from someplace, and he'll be like, "Thank you." Now these pots are cool. I don't know much about pots. I know there's like the Alexander character, the big pot fella from Elden Ring. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe they're making honey. I don't know, but the player's up there and it goes around. It's quite intriguing, really. It tells you nothing, but it shows you something. So that's all I have to say about that. And this is cool. So some of the great YouTubers mentioned that this device looks like it's taking the lava and depositing it upwards and powering something. If that's true, that's great. I also feel like this has fallen. This was supposed to be somewhere else, but it's fallen from the ceiling somewhere. Not that this isn't its intended place, but it's cool that the character can actually walk up this thing, right? This fella's great. Now I theorize that this guy is the first boss in the game.
first boss. You go through this, you know, the wheat fields, da 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 da, and then this fella just shows up from somewhere. Maybe the sky, maybe the ground, fuck knows. But I reckon that he's the first boss. He's the first guy to go, stop right there. You know, I got a dragon in my waist belt. I got a bunch of other characters on me. I'm burning. I'm gonna fucking kill you, right? This guy is cool. He's whatever he is, you know. Look at his. What the fuck have you got for hands? That's crazy. That's a crazy design. Apparently pulled from fucking Berserk, the manga, the anime, which I'm still reading, which is amazing. But that, yeah, that's very cool. Look at his face, like a smiling fucking sun. Like, hello, I'm hot. I'm gonna fucking kill you, right? This is very cool. They just happen to be on the losing side of a war. This sucker, this guy will suck you. He will suck you. Whether he kills you or not, I don't know. No one knows right now, except for the makers, of course. But it's quite cool. There is actually a moon above him, but it's not in this screenshot. But it's very strange. What a strange character. Again, a lot of this is reminding me of Bloodborne, all the weird nightmarish characters and stuff. So this is my favourite character of the trailer. This lion, Omen, horned fella. So, right, it looks like, as people have theorised, yada yada yada, it looks like there's two beings inside this here lion costume. You know, it's reminiscent, I think, of Margot, whatever, same character. And maybe they're twins. Maybe these are another set of fucking twins. And yeah, so you see on the left-hand side, there's like a foot. I originally thought it was a hand, but I think that's a foot. So they're inside it, and they're controlling their head and back, whatever, with their hands. This is a cool-looking character. You know, it's probably the skin off some demon, Omen, horned fucking fella. But I think this character is cool. It's given me a lot of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice vibes as well, especially the aesthetics on the back. Right, that's very Sekiro. Not Sekiro, Sekiro. And look, he's breathing shit on me. Maybe it's like the death blight stuff that those stupid frogs blow on you. So this is a pretty cool attack, you know, he's just blowing shit on the player. I think that's cool. I don't know what it is, but I think it's cool. He's like blowing a bloody tornado, you know, and you got his foot in the background. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I have no idea what's going on there. I just know that it's cool. It's a really cool design. I reckon he's the second boss in the game. And he's doing this weird flying thing. So maybe it's a gravity thing, or he's slowing time or some shit. He's got lightning. That's a really cool shot, man. Look at that. Look at that. Who knows where his feet and arms are? That is cool. That is cool. Oh, you know where this is? I guarantee you this is in that castle thing that Havel fella is fucking protecting. I guarantee this is where it is. I can't guarantee anything, but that's what I reckon. I reckon he's inside that little castle area. That's what I reckon. Anywho. Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction? Yeah, that's Messmer. So look at it. Look at a lot going on. There's snake, dragon, fire, staff, swords, shit going on anywhere. It's crazy. Look at him. Look at him. He's almost got like 6 fingers. They're just so articulate. They're my god. So fire, flames, shit, blood, everything. This guy's, you know, in one so bereft of light. Question mark. So yeah, I reckon that's Marika's son, he was like, I'm not gonna say bastard born, but like he was like the firstborn. I reckon he was the firstborn, and then he did something so fucked that Marika's like, fuck this guy and fuck this place, and she left it, and then this guy is, you know, he's the bad, he's done all this shit. He's the reason why the trees don't like snakes and all that, right? So this is pretty cool. Possibly another boss bit, or possibly just 2 like enemies, you know. Not because there's no fog gate around or whatever, but it just seems like it's just some kind of different enemy. Maybe in the swampy area. I don't know, but it looks pretty cool with the candles. People have put together a certain candle reference to the base game. I don't know just yet.
Now this is cool. Now you got this ghosty fella that's been shot to shit with the fucking throwing fucking knives. In the background though, this is giving me Nocron vibes, right? You see on the background, to me it kind of looks like a giant, one of the statue things with like some headpiece or something like that. But then we see faces and everything. But yeah, I'm getting Nocron vibes right here. It's very cool. You see the veil in the background. I don't know. This is cool. This fella, maybe it's a player, maybe it's an NPC, mate. Who knows what it is, but he's strong enough to, you know, pick up this here rock. Or no, it's a pot. It's a bloody pot, because he throws it in a second. And you got the weird Erdtree in the back. What are we going to call that? The fucking shadow tree? Let's call it the shadow tree for now. Got the spikes in the background. It's clearly some kind of fort going on behind him. Right, and you got the trees in the background, that's really cool. Yeah, he's throwing this bloody fire pot at these definitely clearly enemies right here. Sky's on fire. I don't know, that's pretty cool. Maybe that's just an item that you can get. Instead of just throwing your basic pots, you've got this, you know, fucking building size pot you can throw at people, which is very cool. So you got a bridge here, so it looks like the bridge with all the archways underneath it, possibly, just a theory. I don't know just yet, no one does. Very cool. Then you got this guy. Okay, I think that this is actually a boss, this knight fella with the bloody feathery hat thing. Not just because there's a fog gate, and let's go back. The bloody martial arts thing, when he's like got like 4 kicks, like Bruce Lee at your heart out, you know? That's really cool. The boss here, it's reminiscent kind of Artorias. Very cool with the just the design. I don't know, but I definitely think it's the boss. You know, it doesn't matter that he's not big enough. This is interesting. Some sort of magic spell thing. This chick looks like the chick that you can upgrade all your summoners. The spirit ashes, whatever they're called. So look at all these enemies around. I reckon this is actually a friend, an ally that you meet, and she's just like, you know, boom, with bloody magic and stuff. You see the tree in the background. So it may even be a prequel. This fella's cool with the crossbow. I presume you too are keen to know. So I love the design of this knight fella. Not just his crossbow, but his design is really cool. He's got this robe, he's got a sword as well in his back. The tree looks like Limgrave, just because of the aesthetics and everything. I'm really liking this character. Hopefully that's an armor set that you can collect, as I would so love that. Then you got this bear-horned thing, because you can use Dragon Breath in the base game, but now you can use Bear Breath. Just what kind Mikola is doing here. Now, kind Mikola, does that mean that Mikola is actually kind? You know? Because it apparently is nothing more terrifying. Like that's what the voice at the start of the trailer says. There's nothing more terrifying. They're referring to Mikola, but they're saying here that kind Mikola, you know? So this is cool, a nice little blue flowery place, and someone's theorised in the back top right that is actually a boat, and it's like dropped down. You know, if the theory is right that this is in the middle between the 6 fucking divine towers, then a boat has fallen down there. Who knows, maybe someone pulled the plug and then, you know, boom, no water. So, I don't, anyways, this is pretty cool. I don't know what's going on here. So you got the boar and the knight, just like the tree sentinel bitches, but this is like fucking way, like 10 times more badass. And you got the lightning crystal thing, and look at the boar, he's just like a bloody war boar. Very cool, very cool. What's going on in the background? You got a bit of wheat. I don't know what's going on there. I think my dog farted. And is that a tree in the background, or is it like a giant structure? I have no idea. And then yeah, this bloody rhino thing with the horn. I don't know what's going on there, but that's pretty cool. It doesn't look like a swamp. It just looks more like maybe Leonia, you know, the lakes and all that. That's pretty cool. You don't really, you don't have that character in the base game. You get like crabs in a similar aesthetics. but nothing like this bloody fucking rhino hippo thing with a horn. Very cool. And then yeah, he does that weird thing where he gets the spikes out of his back, and there's a moon in the background. That's the other thing as well. There was talk about an eclipse, someone like Mikola trying to resurrect her half-brother Godwin and bringing him back, because apparently he's pretty fucking badass, so maybe Mikola is waiting for the eclipse to bring back Godwin. Because they talk that the Messmer's not even the real fucking boss, he's just, you know, a side boss or whatever. But anywho, this hippo thing's cool. Yeah, and this is like the Ashes of War thing that you can get from defeating the hippo thing with all the spikes. I mean, look at that, what the bloody porcupine, mate. That is amazing, look at that. So, Jesus, that's awesome. Look at these armor design. I really like that armor design. That's amazing. So I'm also going into this game hopefully between level 80 and 90. If you know, just so I can have a fucking challenge, you know. And you got this ghost horsey dude, you know, kind of like Leonard, fucking Radahn's poor horse, because he's got gravity magic. So you got this weird. This reminds me of, just like some of the caves in Caelid, you know, the dungeons in there, just weird, eerie, fucking atmospheric place. And this boomerangy skeleton fella who throws a thing and it comes back to him, like bloody Mjolnir. And then this fella, yeah, so he's got the pendant, so I reckon this is Messmer's, whether it's Messmer's father or like his stepfather, and Messmer fucking hated him because maybe he raped him. Fucking, I don't know what he did, but I reckon that this guy did something bad, and then Messmer the Impaler, which Impaler apparently translates to fucking Son of Dragon or some shit, right? So, yeah, I reckon Messmer has captured this fella and put him underground somewhere. And yeah, in the embrace of Messmer's flame, right? I like the voice actor that plays, that voices Messmer. I don't know who it is, but he's just got a really cool sounding voice, man. So there's a lot of flame going on here. He's attacking the player in whatever area. Maybe it's like a, oh fuck, you know what? I don't know. But it's pretty cool. A massive explosion. I need my flame shield to protect me, eh? Yeah, so come now, touch the withered arm and travel to the Realm of Shadow. So the Realm of Shadow, okay, so it seems like that's what it's called, because that's a transcript from the trailer, right? The Realm of Shadow. Right, so we've got Messmer holding up the main character. Look, I mean, look at him, he's very skinny, he's got his snakes, he's got his sword, his bloody wings, or the snake's wings. I don't know what's going on here, but it's very cool. I like it. And you got the player with like a two-handed bloody shield with a sword thing with some wings. Like it almost looks like last final form of a hero, you know, with all the upgrades, with all the magical shit. And that's really fucking cool. And you got Messmer about to, you know, fucking Johnny Storm flame on the hero. Man, there's some mighty shit going on, eh? Cannot wait. Then you've got presumably Mikola or Centrina. You know, Centrina's like the female version, possibly, like the second half of Mikola. Maybe this is like a prequel scene that shows at the start of the film. You get to see a little prequel, little opening cinematic. Fuck knows, but it's pretty intriguing. Again, they show you a lot, but they tell you nothing, which is kind of cool, you know. Makes you think. And yeah, then you got this shadow tree at the end, and it does look like it's just there's not much going on, you know. It's like before it got all the, what is it, the death root or some weird shit on it, and yeah, it's very cool. And there's like the light coming through it, and maybe this is when Marika was planted it, and it's growing kind of nicely. Who knows? But I really like it. And is that Mikola's hand? Is it Marika's hand? Centrina's? Don't know. Anywho, so Shadow of the Erdtree, Elden Ring. June 21. I cannot wait. It's about 3 months away. Get excited, everyone. I'm very excited. Thank you for watching and putting up with my shit. This has been Wookiee. Like, subscribe,
May the absolute force be with you. I'm going to go make a coffee, and then I'm going to read Game of Thrones, and then I'm going to go to bed. So take it easy, and I'll see you later. Bye.